Hey guys, so I've been getting a lot of comments and messages on YouTube asking to go into a little more detail with the Sweet Child of Mine song that I teach on, my other video. So I'm going to go into a little more detail about, exactly how I strum it and other cool things. As far as the intro riff, you can watch the other video for that because there's not much more to it. But okay, let's review the verse now. For the verse, we have a C, a B flat major, and an F. And the way I strum it goes kind of like this. Okay, and what I'm doing there is, I'll try to break it down really slow. It's like down, up, chuck. So it starts with down, up, chuck, up, chuck. Now those chucks that I'm doing, the way to do those is you kind of put your wrist onto the strings to mute them before your nails hit them. So kind of like, see, my wrist is muting the strings and you hear, all you hear is the chuck noise. So once again, it's down, up, chuck, chuck. That's the first part. After that, it's up, down, up, chuck, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, chuck. So I'll go through the verse once really slow with that strumming pattern. And a lot of times what I like to do in the verse is kind of slide from the 3rd fret of the E and A strings to the 5th fret there, and then back to the 3rd fret. It's just a cool little embellishment. Now the chorus, very similar. Let's go over the chords first. We got B flat major, F, and C. That's just the way I do it. And the strumming pattern goes something like this. And that is down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, down, chuck, up. So real slow again, it's down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up. That's basically the strumming pattern. I mean, I mix it up all the time. You don't have to do it exactly like that. Add another up, add another down. Whatever works for you. That's just kind of like the core strumming pattern that I use. A lot of you guys ask about the melody part, how I work that in there. It's a little tricky. Basically, you use that core strumming pattern, but I change the strumming pattern up just to fit all the melody notes in there. And that's something that you probably have to work out yourself. I could tell you what the melody notes are. Like for the verse, you're playing a C. All those melody notes are on the E string, on the 3rd fret, 1st fret, and open E string. So it'd be like, then you have the B flat major. What you're doing there is you're going to be releasing these two strings, the E and the A string, on the 1st fret here. They'll sound like this. And then the higher melody note is the 3rd fret of the E string. I'll play it for you really slow. It'd be like, and I'm hitting that with my pinky underneath my 3rd finger. Then we have the F, and for that I'm also using, the E string, open, 1st fret, and 3rd fret. It'd sound like. When you switch back to the C, you're still going to be holding the 1st fret of the E string there. That's the part of the melody. It's like, probably break down and cry. Okay, what else? The chorus. I'm basically just strumming along to how the vocal melody would go. So like, and on the F, I'm alternating the first fret of the E string. And the second time around for the F, I'm using the second fret of the C string here, so it's kind of like a D minor chord. And now we have the solo, and once again the melody is pretty much all on the E string. And that's you're strumming a C. B flat major. And you're going to use your pinky to hit the third fret of the E string there to get that higher note from the solo. On the F, third fret of the E string again. And you're going to do a hammer on the first fret of the E string. So once again, real slow, that's like. Alright guys, so I hope that answered some of your questions. If you got any more, go ahead and leave me a comment or send me a message. Peace.